Yogi, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're going to be playing Final Girl Hell to Pay with Razorface and the Hellscape. Yogi, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships, you crazy bastard. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you, 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 thank you. I think that's enough thank yous. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, allowing us to play games like this one on the channel by purchasing them from crowdfunding platforms, because that ain't cheap. Anyways, especially nowadays. What's up, everybody? Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, I just realized. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. So this scenario we're playing today, this feature film box from the Final Girl series, is based off of Hellraiser, is my understanding. And this is it right here. Yeah, Hell to Pay. Did you do the summer release pre-order or nah? Summer release pre-order. Probably not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Yogi, what you mean. Can you be more specific? The only thing, I backed this gameplay for this box in the Series 3 crowdfunding campaign like a year or two ago or whatever. I saw that they announced that they're doing like Series 4 and bringing it to retail. And then they're going to have like a later in the year crowdfunding where you can get like the final box or all the boxes or all the add-on stuff. Oh, the 2 boxes on GameFound they put up. No, I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm not sure, like, yeah, it's tough with Final Girl. I talked about this a bit in the last playthrough. But it's like the problem with some of these series I'm finding, like, you know, I get known for these series, right? Like any Final Girl stuff. Any Final Girl stuff. Like, we've been playing it for a while. It's one of the solo games that I kind of like actually enjoy, and I have no choice but to play it solo. But like some of the series that I played on the channel over the years, like let's throw some random ones that just never stop with the content. Well, I guess some of them did stop. Like, let's say Too Many Bones, like Explore It, Final Girl, Arkham Horror LCG, Game of Thrones LCG, like or sorry, Lord of the Rings LCG. There's so many living card games, the co-op ones that just keep going and never stop. Marvel Champions, you know. What else is there? Aeon's End. That's another one I can think of. Spirit Island. These games that like are rock solid. Like, I love all of those games. But there's a point where the company just keeps milking the same like IP and mechanics and trying to keep their company going based on reselling you the same thing repackaged with like a different coat of paint. And like the Haven games too, a little bit, right? Like, they keep coming out with all these Haven game products, right? Like, you know, you need to take a break from those for a while. But anyways, some of these games, like, I'm just a gamer. Like, I know there's content creators that are like, I need to have the new hotness or my channel dies, so I just need to keep playing whatever is new and everyone cares about buying right now. And I know that's our hobby. The hardcore part of our hobby is basically a bunch of people who just love hoarding, me included. You know, we're completionists, hoarders, like just need the next thing, like never satisfied kind of idea. And companies are just based off of survival on that aspect. And once that aspect goes away, those companies are in trouble. But a lot of them take the easy road and just keep milking those same fans. Like, they'll have one game that has a success on crowdfunding, and then they'll go, well, let's do a different game. It doesn't do so well, so they go, let's go back to the original game and like make an expansion, new version, second edition, whatever, and just keep going, right? Final Girl is like that. It's just, they keep coming out, and like, there's a point in my collection as a gamer where I look at a game, and if it has too much content to get it to the table, or too much choice, too much setup, too much bloat, I just kind of don't care anymore. And I love the simplicity and the magic of just like grabbing a core set with maybe like one expansion mixed in to improve some things. That's easy to read, like a rule book, maybe 2, get it to the table easy, play it with some good reference material, and enjoy myself and that magic of the more simple puzzle. I'm not the type of gamer that literally plays the same game. Like, I know I play campaign games like this, but let's say a game like Spirit Island, right? Love that game. So great. One of the best, like, 2, 3, 4 player experiences I've had in gaming cooperatively. Love it, love it, love it. Tough to teach, tough to get people to the table, cooks your freaking brain. Quite the cooperative experience, though. It's when it happens, there's something magic there. I know people love it solo, and I like it solo too, but like when you play 3 or 4 player in that and everyone's gathered around the table for a couple hours and we're trying to like solve the puzzle on everyone's island, geez, that is an event. But when they keep adding new spirits and new expansions and complicating it, more tokens and yada, 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 and like adversaries to play against or whatever they're called in that game, and they just keep coming out every year with like a new crowdfunding campaign, you're like, wait, I haven't even played all the spirits to get sick of them yet. And I take breaks from games for like a year or 2 at a time and then go back. Like, I don't need the newest spirits that came out because I haven't even got sick of, or I've completely forgotten how to play the ones I already own. And I saw that first, I think, with like Aeon's End, where you just get too much content, actually probably with the LCGs, where it's like, I want to play it today. And if I haven't played in the last week or so, I'm going to forget some rules, forget some cards, and now I have to sit down and build a deck. If I have to go through a core set and a couple expansions, not a problem. I can look at all the cards I need, make a deck, whatever, even do it online. But once it gets to like 3, 4 years of content, has like thousands of cards to choose from, and you're just like, the setup to actually get to the play has such a mountain to climb. I'm just like, why am I buying new stuff for that game? Like, I like games that I get to the table, you know, that the setup, the relearning, kind of has the equivalent value to me of the time spent playing and the enjoyment and the rewarding part of playing, right? Once the setup and the barrier of entry to get back to the table outweighs the actual enjoyment I would have for a couple hours, that game I just don't need anymore. And what I've learned is to stop collecting the new stuff for the stuff I'm not playing. Like, so Final Girl, the only reason I back Series 3, and I was even looking at it like, why am I doing this? There is so many ways to mix the first 2 series. And like I've always said, you can buy like 2 or 3 Final Girl boxes. You can play the same pairing a bunch of times and the randomness will change it up. Then you can like change killers and locations, replay that a bunch. And then there's even like campaigns you can play where like you pick a killer and they go through a little story with all different locations. Then you can start mixing in random expansion crap, whatever, and to spice it up, different cards to add in, like these signature action cards can kind of spice it up a little bit, or some of those weird dice you can get. I know those are like crowdfunding add-ons usually, but and unless you're playing it every single day for like a month, you're not going to get sick of it. If you just pull out Final Girl once a week and play it, you have months worth of value there before you move on to something else maybe, right? But for me, it's like, I didn't really need Series 3. I haven't played enough of Series 1 and 2, in my opinion. Like, I wasn't sick of it yet. I don't need new stuff. But I'm a sucker for theme. So when they show one that copies like Hellscape, or Hellraiser, Stranger Things, Terminator, Tremors, all these IPs that I've like fond nostalgic bond to, like I'm a sucker. So I was like, oh, well, I gotta get a game with that theme. Like, I already like Final Girl, so I'm already like 90% there. You just have to show me that, like, what are you adding to it, and I'm in. But I'll be honest, when I got these boxes, cracked them open, instant regret. I like, if I want to play Final Girl, I can pull out old Final Girl stuff. I don't care. As a gamer, I'm talking to you as a gamer. This is the gamer problems I experience. Like, as a content creator, thank you for these people supporting me. Like, Yogi, thank you for the memberships. Like, you guys allow me to kind of just have fun and play what is good, in my opinion, and what I'm interested in, maybe what you're interested in, without having to just buy the same thing over and over again and be forced to play the same thing over and over again with a new coat of paint. Same thing happened with Hexplorits. Hexplorit, like, you can own 1 or 2 Hexplorits, and with the way you can combine them, and all the characters to play with, like, and all the random cards and stuff, there's so much there. Do you need the new one with a different theme on it? I know they've kind of changed up the gameplay now. They're not as samey in the last few, but yeah, I just like lose the magic. Like, if I want to play, I'm gonna go back and play the original. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to be one of those ones trapped in to keep the channel alive. I have to like ignore the magic and the beautiful, amazing games I already own, like, to buy a 1.15 version of it, you know? So, yeah. So Final Girl Series 3, I'm not going to play a couple of boxes. I just don't care. So I'm gonna play this one and one other one that was recommended to me in the comments of last video, because they weren't so complex and got away from what makes the game great. So the other one is the one based off of, I forget now. I forget what it was. Oh, Saw. Saw is an awesome IP, awesome movies. The first few I've watched, love them. There is a box in this set that is also based off Saw, and I was like, I need to play that. So we'll stream that one like next week. But after that, I really wanted the whole series for like the Terminator and the Stranger Things one. We did the Stranger Things one. The Terminator one just like it didn't hit. I played it a couple times, just did not hit. So I don't really care to stream it or play it. It's whatever. I got other games I'd rather play. So that's where I'm at. That's me, honest, open, the truth. That's what you get here. That's the way I've always been. So yeah. But yeah, Aeon Zen, yeah, like the legacy games are cool for Aeon Zen. Like I'll buy those kind of games, play those because they're one-off. You go through the box, sweet. But once you mix them into the content, that's even more stuff. So if I want to just play a game at Aeon Zen and pull out a randomizer, it takes so long to go through all my cards that I have and like get it all set up. It's just like, it's sad. And then the Aeon Zen digital app's like garbage. So it's like, I don't even want to play digitally, unfortunately. I wish it was made by a different publisher, but that's too bad. But anyways, yeah, Aeon Zen, one of my favorite deck building games, but I just don't play it because I just don't want to set it up. And I really should just make a core box of it and just throw away all the extra stuff. So whenever I feel like playing Aeon Zen every year or so, I'll just pull out that core box, read that one rule book, go through that one small box of cards, you know, and it's like manageable. I'll get my fix. I won't remember how to beat every boss in it because I'll play, 150 other games between that. That's the real way. That's my problem. That's how I kind of learned over the years, over the last like decade or so doing this. That's just where I'm at with games. Because like I always have to be learning something else too to play it on stream. So there's that content creator kind of like problem that might be only me. But I know there's other people who like can't bring the same game to game night every week. People get bored. They want to play the next game, right? So you're always constantly learning something new to keep your gaming group, playing something different. And like you don't get to play those other games enough. And they don't get the value. So, and we're living in times now where it's like, should we be buying the same game that has a different IP on it over and over again? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, the Alien Final Girl is awesome. Yeah, like you have to look at it. Like, do you need 5 boxes of different Final Girl sets, right? Like, do you need 4 different complete sets of Final Girl to feel like it's a complete game? No, not at all. You're just basically supporting the company, keeping them going, right? Like that's what they're looking for. They want to print it again. They want to print a new game, and they got to keep the designers working on new projects. So it's like, let's just do what people like again, and maybe we'll sell enough to keep it going and try again next year. It's like, yeah, I kind of need you guys to do something different and more interesting. Yeah, you can't keep handing in the same, book report to get the same mark the same year, like you gotta kind of do a new assignment and earn some new marks and kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like that's where I'm at. And nothing wrong with like, they're all businesses, they got to make money, these publishers. So like, hey, do what you got to do. But like when people are asking me like, Rob, why didn't you buy the next Aeon Zen? It's like, this is why. Like I don't want to see the company fail, but it's like they're not making this for me, because like I'm not a blind following sheep fan, like, you know what I mean? Like I am not a completionist. I'm not a hoarder to that degree that I'll just throw my money at you for little effort. Do some more effort for me, please. That's where I'm at. I'm a little more harder to please, I feel. But yeah, if you have a fan base that buys that stuff, just give them what they want. That's great, and all the power to you. Not everything is for everybody. I'm not feeding into FOMO. I don't care. But yeah. Yeah, Hexplored is a massive sandbox. If you combine content, 1, you're a psycho. 2, I'm jealous of you, because that is the kind of epicness that I love. Like setting that up on a table and playing it over a couple days. Like, that's some of my favorite gaming experiences, and that's not on stream. That's like off stream. Explored is one of my favorite games off stream. On stream, trying to keep it in sync for hours and hours and hours, it can be a little rough, but which I'm learning over the years as I get older. But yeah. But anyways, let's see here. Just looking through. Yeah, like Earthborn Rangers, Ed's mentioning, that's another one. Like, I have an expansion coming for it that I want to play through. But then if they like make more for it, like, do I need more for it? Like, will I've already had enough of Earthborn Rangers? And if I feel like playing in a year from now, 2 years from now, do I not just play the same campaign again? I forget and like play with different characters. You know what I mean? Or am I just okay that it's a one-off experience game, which is totally fine. I spent hours and hours and hours with that game. And if an expansion gets me back to it for like half the amount of hours the base set did, I'll feel my value is totally there and more. And I do not mind then never playing it again. That to me is fine. It's more of these like one-off games that are just like one session games that are not campaigns. Like Spirit Island, kind of, right? It's like a scenario game, right? So you basically sit down, you play a scenario from start to finish in one sitting, and you're technically done, right? That's it. That's the end. And you can play that session over and over again. You can play a different scenario by mixing up the bad guy and whatever. But those kind of games, it's like once you start adding more content, it's like it's just harder to get to the table, harder to learn it all. It gets more complex. Gets away from what the game was meant to be, and the magic that made the game popular in the first place, right? In my opinion, to me personally. But some people just love more and more of it. Like that is the only game they play. They play it all year. It becomes a lifestyle game, and they need more because they get bored. And I'm not one of those people. I would like to be, but you can't really do that on YouTube. It's very rare to just sit there and play Spirit Island all day, all year, every year. I would kind of have no one watching to a point. So I got that struggle. Yeah. Yeah, Marvel United. I hear that from people too. It's like another game where people like bought it. It was awesome. They want a little bit more, need some more variety. Awesome. And then all of a sudden they're just coming out with campaign after campaign of like more crap, more crap, more crap. And it's like, whoa, how many rooms full of that stuff do you need before it's like, maybe I got too much of one game and the gameplay experiences, it's not really improving it that much. It's just more of the same. But yeah. Jose says that's why I had to stop buying stuff for Arkham Horror LCG. Deck building became so overwhelming for me. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I like playing. Yeah, playing Hans from Final Girl like 5 times in one map's totally fine. Like, yeah. And then you just buy another map, mix it up, or increase the difficulty, or, you know, it's like fine. But again, you're only paying how much for one box? It's like, you know, and that's only if you get sick of it. Like, yeah, playing it 5 times in a week, okay, that's enough. But if I only play it like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe that I can play that 2 or 3 times a year for infinity years, you know, because like I'm gonna go back to it, forget how it kind of works, and relearn it again and replay it, have some fun. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, games to me become infinitely replayable if I take a break from them for an extended period of time. Then it's like kind of like I'm starting over. I might remember a couple things, might relive the experience a bit and go, oh yeah, now I remember what this game has, and I kind of like now take a break from it. I remember the magic of it is fine. Like it's, you know. Fuck the birds. Did we play that one? I can't remember if we played the birds one. But that's a cool one too. That's like a vignette one, right? Yogi says, I just can't be bothered teaching a new game to friends, so we just end up playing 500 games of Arkham. Yeah, that's totally fine. Like, I'm jealous of that because, like, obviously Arkham's a rewarding game to do that with, and that's why I struggle with Arkham because we only play it like once a year, and it's like we're always kind of starting out again, and it's like we're stumbling through the things, we're forgetting things. There's a little frustration to it, right? We kind of get used to other games, and then that game's drastically different in some aspects of, you know, the enjoyment factor is more in pain than pleasure. Speaking of pain and pleasure, yeah. Well, that's just you die. Like that's when you just go. I found my game. It's going to be my lifestyle game, and I'm going to stick with it. And Final Girl can be that. You do need a few more than a couple boxes to do that. Just like with an LCG, you need a few more than a couple boxes. It's the exact same thing, right? Final Girl is basically an LCG. Pretty much what they're doing. They're just selling you new scenarios, new cards, you know, just new options. But it's you're playing the same experience over and over again from beginning to end, trying to do the same things, you know. Grab clues, kill minions, you know, or kill enemies. Basically what you're doing in this game too, right? The clues are the people. You're just trying to save people or gathering clues and items. You know, you're getting items just like in this, and you're just trying to beat the bad guy and complete the scenario. It's the same. We're basically playing Arkham Horror LCG today. That's what it is. What we're doing, both in the horror category. Oh, lighter. I was thinking that the other day. The whole hostage negotiator that this game is based off, that whole career thing, was again one of my. I've been saying this a bit today, but like some of my most favorite moments in gaming was that hostage negotiator career. Was an absolute awesome experience because I liked that game and it was a cool way to like cap it off for people who've been like collecting it all, you know. That was a cool way to end it. Like it's kind of crazy. I would never tell somebody who doesn't own any hostage negotiator to go get everything you need for careers and you should play that. That's so amazing. I don't know if that's worth it, but if you already loved hostage negotiator and you were collecting it along the way, I was thinking the same thing. Is Final Girl going to do that? And hopefully if they do it, you don't need like everything. And I know you don't need everything, I don't think, for careers. But you need like quite a bit of stuff, if I remember correctly. But I might be forgetting. I am forgetting. But yeah. So Final Girl does have those the campaign books, right? That are kind of like that idea of like going through a campaign, but they're like set scenarios. I don't think anything carries forward, right? That's the problem. They need like a campaign where, but maybe career didn't sell that well and was too much effort with not enough return. Like, you know, the ROI was low. So maybe that was just like a cool, we tried it. And then they thought, okay, for the reskin, when we made Final Girl, which is Hostage Negotiator, like, let's only take the stuff that works, you know, and like that we learned from those sales. So I could totally see them being like, nah. But I don't think they want to stop the Final Girl train because like Hostage Negotiator, they wanted to kind of end that line and reward those fans. I don't feel like the money that's coming in from Final Girl, they want to end that anytime soon. So yeah. We may never see a career. And if we do, it might be too late. People might not care anymore. Oh, they did a Scream Final Girl? That's cool. Oh, it takes place at a gaming convention? I don't remember this Scream movie taking place at a gaming convention. You have to figure out who the killer is from all the cosplayers you're dressed as killers. I think I saw them live stream when they announced that box, I think. That was when they were talking about coming to retail before crowdfunding, which I was like, I'm all for that. I wish you guys just did that like 2 sets ago so I could really support it. But now I have too much Final Girl. I don't really want to buy more Final Girl. But you know I'm going to be the one when I place a board game order, I'm going to order a Final Girl box to like get the free shipping, and it'll be, I'll get some more probably because I'm a sucker like that, but we'll see. Yeah, I love supporting my local game stores. I wouldn't be in this hobby without them, and I wouldn't be enjoying it to the level I do without them, so I'm all for it. And they definitely help grow the hobby more than crowdfunding does. That is for sure. But yeah. Anyways. At least most of them do, not all of them. It's like there's sucky crowdfunding publishers, there is sucky board game store owners. That is for sure. For sure. Most of them have gone out of business by now, but some still pop up. Okay. I think we can play now, right? Hello, if you just click the chapter in the video, you've just found the gameplay and you missed my whole discussion about why I shouldn't buy any more Final Girl. If you want to see that, scrub back an hour or so. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what we were talking about. Hopefully I'll remember to put a chapter in the video and you've just found this spot. Or you scrubbed through till you saw the gameplay on the table. I apologize. And I might not be able to put a chapter in the video till hours after when it's done processing. Or maybe even tomorrow, so don't be mad. Please. But yeah. Also, it kills time for everyone to show up to the live stream. That just might have been too much time. So welcome, everybody. 30 minutes? Yeah, it was about 30, like 20, 25 minutes of discussion. All right. Oh, that's the pre-order one you're talking about, Yogi. Yeah, okay. I watched that live stream, but I was doing other stuff while I was watching it when they were discussing the new Final Girl content. And I remember them mentioning that Mort thing now that you guys are talking about that. And I was like, okay, neat. But at the time, I was already like, I have other Final Girl stuff I'm not even playing. I haven't even opened yet. And it's like, why am I looking at new stuff? I don't care. I don't care. Let me see what you did with Season 3 before I decide I need more. And I'm not liking the direction where it's going. So I'm good with what I got. But I might grab one box here or there. That's basically the gist of what you just need. That's what we talked about for 25 minutes. Okay, let's get set up. We're playing against Razorface in the Hellscape. The Hellscape has moving and rotating tiles. Not rotate, yeah, I guess like kind of like rotating different positions, swapping, flipping, messing with you, which is nuts. It has a center spot here that is a exit and a search area, which is kind of neat. I don't know if they've ever done that before. Called the Nexus. We have the House of Mutilation, which is a searchable area up here. We have the Sepulchre of Blood down here. And then we have these tiles, which they should always have the symbol in the top left, which is associated to some dice symbols, or symbols on the dices. Okay. And then every upkeep phase, we're going to roll these dice, and they might flip a tile. Oh yeah, it is, okay, come on. Why can I not flip the tile? And it's like I gotta like flip it this way, which is weird. But anyways, small rant, small complaint on that one. Not the end of the world. But I thought it was a very weird design choice. But these, based on the dice you flip, and you'll see this as we play through it, it could change positions of 2 or flip 1, yeah. Okay. We're gonna randomly put these out here. I'm just gonna put them 1, 2, 3, 4 based on how I just shuffle them here. And then we'll roll some dice to decide which ones flip. This is how I'm deciding to randomly do it. I guess you could put them in a bag, shake them around, or just throw them up in the air and see how they land and put them on the board. But yeah, you have to do them randomly based on flipping and whatever. So let's do this and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do like odds or evens. We flip this one. Evens flip, right? Let's do evens flip. Yep, we'll flip this one. Evens, we'll flip this one. Sure. And if we get evens, we'll flip this one. Yep. Okay, why am I rolling 6s now? Come on, man. Save those for later. Okay. The other thing, we're going to have to put victims on each space on each one of these tiles. And something to note on these tiles, they don't connect to everything. So switching these around, you can actually block off paths. You can actually make it so the killer can't move, or you get trapped, or you might need to rearrange these. And they do give you a card that can help you rearrange them called Hell Shift. But again, they're going to be rearranging based on tarot cards, based on dice rolls. I don't know what else. Maybe there's items that do it too. I'm not sure. Anyways, I played this a couple times. I've not won this one. I probably did win it once because I realized I was doing a rule wrong. And it got super down to the wire. But if I like maybe played a rule correctly like 3 turns before the end. But again, when I'm just learning off stream, I just playing through it to like get the flow down and see some things in the scenario and try to, see what the scenario is asking for. So when I explain it on stream, I know what I'm doing. But I'm going to consider them all losses. So we're not playing with the special item. We're going to see if we can pull one out here. But this is one of those scenarios where it's full of raising the horror. It even starts at 5, which already makes me cringe a little bit. Not my favorite thing to be rolling like 1 die sometimes when it gets really high. So it could be a struggle to get it low and keep it low because he has lots of ways to raise it. And you're going to see him kill lots of victims, I'm sure. Yeah. But this is the way we're going to switch it around if we want. There's only 1 copy of that. But on this tile, again, some of them can be blocked off. The panicking's a little weird. But we need to fill every space. And some of them have 3 spaces. Some of them have 1 or even 2. And we're going to put meeples out in each one of the spaces on these are called Hellscape tiles. So anytime the game refers to a Hellscape tile, it's referring to one of these 4 tiles. And I'm going to say it now, there is 1 event card that if it comes up on setup, that was the one I lost very narrowly, but I'm not playing with that one if it shows up. We'll shuffle it and redraw a new one because it's depressing. If it comes up later in the playthrough, we'll do it, but it basically causes you to lose a time every time you move on to a Hellscape tile. And literally you need to, like you have to do it multiple times every round. So, or maybe not every round, but some rounds you might have to do it twice. almost every round you're probably going to be moving onto a tile, and it could be like a loss of like 10 time over the game, and that is just depressing, and there's no way to get rid of it. It just stays in play. So I don't mind seeing it later, kind of fun, but when you see it on setup, it's like, whoa, the math is a little wonky on that one. So we should have 8. Got 5. I think it's 8 should be set up. Yeah, we're at 8. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to draw our setup tile to finish setting up the board. I don't know, we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, all right. We're playing Depravity. We're going to set up 2 here, 1 in the middle and 1 there, and then we see where the victim and the final girl are. One in the Nexus, 1 over here. Dan Roberts is here, says, I asked my AI companion to summarize anything pertinent from the last 30 minutes on the stream. It said, you didn't miss anything. I agree. I'm not saying to go back and watch it. I just feel bad for the people later who are like, don't know how to use the scrub bar on the bottom of the YouTube video or find chapters. Which there are people who don't, because they complain in my comments all the time. They're new to the internet, I guess. I don't know. They don't know how embedded video players work, I guess. It's, yeah. Only been around for 30 years, you know. Ultraviola says, I have a sucker board game store that is more of a comic book store. It feels unwelcoming when you enter. They can't order in games properly, and 80% of the employees are not nice or helpful. I've been to those kind of stores. I know exactly what you're talking about. 100% I know exactly what you're talking about. They look at you funny anytime you're like, I want to order this expansion for this LCG. They're like, you know, I could, but like that publisher, like I don't really have a great relationship with them. I don't order a lot. So like, I don't really want to order your game for you, but yeah. And they kind of act like we sell games, but they're all covered in dust because their prices are horrible. And then they're like, they're pissy to board game customers because they don't know how to sell board games properly. Yeah. Yeah. I've been in those stores. I've been in stores all around like North America, many different stores. And yeah, you walk in, you know them right away. When you can go up to the board game section and you notice nothing is there from in the last like 3 to 5 years, and you can wipe off some dust off the boxes, and you're like, you look at the stickers and you get that sticker shock. You're like, yep, they don't care. And then you see a bunch of people just hanging around the Magic glass case or buying comic books, and you're like, oh, I get it. They don't really make a ton of money from the board game customer because they don't cater to them, so they just kind of don't care. And it shows. So if they don't show love to you, don't show love to them. That's how that works. That's called the free market. All right. Boom. I'm the one who will like drive an hour to support a game store rather than one that's local if I don't like their practices. And we have in one of the cities near me, there is a group of gamers that and maybe like 4 or 5 different game stores, and there are a ton of gamers over the years I've met who like have boycotted one store over the other based on some interaction with the owner or employees or something they did to their product line, or don't support it or support it poorly or take advantage of their customers, or you know, screw up pre-orders, screw up sales. Like, yeah, I definitely vote with my dollar with that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like we have one store that would like, you pre-order stuff, you pay for it like months in advance, and they are willing to like, if you don't come pick it up first day, they're willing, if there's a lineup or people looking for it that day, they're willing to make a fast buck on it and make that sale and sell your pre-order. And when you come looking for it later that day or the next day, they say, whoops, we can't find it. It must have accidentally got sold. And they're known for doing this, and they play dumb. And then they'll just be like, we'll reorder you another one. And that's when you're like, I'm never buying here again. Screw you. You had one job, and you just cared about the quick dollar over my long-term dollars, and you will suffer because of it. Anyways, okay. Okay, so Ultraviolet, you're saying I need to play quick and finish the playthrough in an hour because you have to leave? Okay. I'll play faster. Oh, Daniel's local game store is too friendly. My wallet really hates me. I don't know what Thunderfolk is, Daniel. I don't know. Why you always? You're known. You're the guy always coming in here with the different games I need to look at, not the one I'm playing. And we already talked about you like half hour ago. So yeah, we're not doing that. Not you specifically. Your type. Okay. Let's continue with setup. I guess we can shuffle our tarot cards. Gonna give them a little shuffle here on the edge of the table. We'll give them a shuffle and a cut. Hopefully we don't get all the ones that have the hockey mask on them. That would be fantastic. Okay. We need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll throw the rest away. Okay. Items. Okay, this game has some cool items. I just need to highlight one for you. This may be the new Necrocomicon. Yeah, I said that right. Book of the channel. Once you're done reading the Necrocomicon and you're looking for some new reading, some new literature to dive into, this might be the next book I could recommend for you. It's a handbook for delicious living. But it does have an amazing ability on it. I must say, this is my favorite symbol is the one with the hockey mask and a line through it. This is like the next best thing. It even prevents it ahead of time. So yeah, just thought that'd be funny. Anyways, I like the art on that one. It's funny. There's also an ancient sword in here. So already the little fantasy twist to it I'm into. It's a campaign board game on Steam. Seem like the kind of games you would play. I'll look into it. Daniel, I'll look into it. Thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. I thought you were going to tell me about something on like GameFound or Kickstarter right now that I should be looking at. I'm like, man, I'm not backing anything. I see a lot of people online talking about they're kind of like, with the current economic state of the world and the uncertainty, kind of not backing any crowdfunding projects right now. And a lot of companies are holding off on them because of that. So it's not a good time for that stuff. I'm going to just go in my local game store and kind of buy things that are like there and at a decent price. Kind of help them clear out some of their back stock is where I'm kind of looking to spend my gaming dollars right now. But that's just me personally. Okay. Let's get our item deck set up. And fourth card. Okay. Not really any weapons here. That's not good. Got the discipline of choices. Not making a decision can be just as painful. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. When I was like in my early teens, maybe, I saw a Hellraiser movie at a friend's house I was at. They were playing this movie. I don't know if it was the parents or older brother or something was playing Hellraiser. I remember watching it and being like, this is a messed up movie. And some of the characters and the themes kind of stuck with me over the years. But when I played this game yesterday, I was like, you know what? I haven't seen a Hellraiser movie in forever. I can't even really remember what's going on with it. And like, why are tiles shifting? Like, what's going on? Why is this theme doing this? And why are there whips and, you know, books with faces on them and stuff? And I kind of forgot about it. It's not one of the horror series that I like followed or watched over the years. So I went and watched Hellraiser 1 last night. Oh my, that is it's not the movie I watched before. I thought that's the one I saw. It definitely wasn't. That was definitely an 80s horror movie for sure. Special effects and all. I see some relevance to this, but I think this game kind of pulls from the whole series of movies. So I still like, I get the whole, you know, yeah, pain and pleasure thing. I got that, the movie drilled that in for sure. But so yeah, so I get kind of why some of these items are in here now. But at first I was like, what is happening? Oh, okay. So Jose, I wish I would have known that ahead of time. I should have asked last time I played Final Girl, like, what should I watch? But when I played it, I was like, I thought it would come back to me, but then I was like, I don't get why these items are in this and why we're doing it this way. So yeah, that was the one I chose to watch, was the original. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I had some weird dreams last night. Anyways. But supposedly there's a decent remake from like 2022. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm supposed to wear a special suit while I play, Yogi? Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah. Discipline of cruelty. Life sometimes calls for necessary sacrifices. Once per action phase, you may lose 2 health to damage any one enemy on the board. It was like not a weapon, so I can't like add that damage on. It's kind of really messy. I don't know. But there are some things where I'll have to discard a random item for it, or else like I basically lose. So yeah, we might need to just grab random items to just have them to throw away. I've learned. We'll see. Okay. Now let's talk about Razorface. Razorface, he only has 9 health. Oh yeah, we gotta set up the health thing. And you'll notice his track here. He doesn't move or hit very hard for a while. But let me tell you, this mother effer can get right up to the max so friggin' fast in this game. So I basically look at him like he moves for 4 and hits for 4. Maybe moves for 3, hits for 3 is like kind of what's average. But he is going to be up there so fast. He'll have his dark power on so quick. I played a couple times, both times. This guy just kills people. The way these tiles rotate randomly, you'll think you have saved all the victims that the killer can get. And then all of a sudden a couple tiles flip and now he's, you know, dinner is served. And he, all of a sudden, all the victims are right beside the killer and nowhere near you. And it's like, oh man. And then you're blocked off. There's no clear path to them, or it takes even longer. So like just the randomness of the movement of the board tiles, I can see it making the game easier or harder based on some luck. But that's Final Girl, right? It's just another randomization thing to it, but it can be kind of fun. And we'll see if we can work through it. But yeah, he can gobble, and oh yeah, and the deck adds victims to the board a few times, it feels like. So he just gets more and more to kill. So he'll be flying up that track so fast. And we'll try to save as many as we can, but it's like, yeah. Yeah, you blink and he goes from bottom to top. Yes, it's crazy. Yeah, the tiles are messy, and like, since there's only like one of these cards and it costs 2, and like, you know, even on, you need like as success to even change 2 tiles, and that might not be enough to help you. But it has helped out. Sometimes you need to do it. And but the next thing with a Razorface here is affliction cards. So he's going to get 3 affliction cards that are in play. They're basically effects, like kind of achievements, little side quests we must do. But they're actually main quests because we cannot remove his final health token until we've completed all 3. And the game might add like a 4th or 5th. And if one of them ever cannot be completed during the game because like all victims are dead or something, you discard it and draw a new one. And if the deck ever runs out, you automatically lose. So yeah. So for example, this one, you can only achieve one of these per turn. So even if you meet the requirements of multiple, you can only do 1 per turn. So please keep me to that. I worry I might forget when I did one earlier in a turn to later in a turn. But only 1 per turn can be resolved. And even if you completed the ability and you can't do it because you already did one, or you don't want to do it because there's usually a punishment on the bottom. I think there always is a punishment. So when you achieve this and you decide to complete it, it's up to you. They're optional, but obviously they're mandatory to win the game, but optional when you do them. If I choose to fire this off, I have to do this. So I might not want to do this at the time I'm doing it. So I might ignore it for a bit, and then I have to do this again later. And if it becomes impossible, I just discard it and draw another one. So here's another one. Remove a 0-cost card from the game. I choose when I do that, but again, only once per turn I can do one of these cards. And then it says, if the dark power has been revealed, remove another 0-cost card from the game. So this is basically saying do this early, or it's going to hurt more later. I've never seen that one yet. That's gross. Explorers of the Flesh, purge requirement. When you attack Razorface, choose a victim in your space or an adjacent space to take the damage instead. I've not had to deal with this one yet either. Oh man, Raising Horror, get out of here. Purge requirement, save 3 or more victims at the same time. So you might save some victims, hope to do this, and then he kills a couple, and then you can't do it, so you got to do it again later. So like, you might want to do it right away, but then it might end your turn. So it's like, these are annoying, but it's part of the fun. The Gift of Pain, deal at least 3 hits to Razorface in 1 action. If you do, you then have to lose a health. You call, I come, discard a random item card. Yeah, this is the one I had a couple times. So like, having the item card huge, so we might just need to grab a random one if we get this one, or be ready for it if it shows up. This one also, discard an item card of your choice. If you don't have one, you end your turn. We might need that to like not get messed up, you know? And we have to have us or Razorface down to 1 health remaining for this to work. So, yeah. And a lay him to the slaughter, purge requirement. When you would save a victim, it is killed instead. So I think you choose when you want to do that. And then obviously the horror would go up. So yeah. Yeah, this guy's a horror. It's crazy. Like crazy. This number being on 5 already with the amount he raises it, it's so, oh man. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 of these in play. First one. Okay, we're gonna have to attack him, but then a victim's gonna take it instead, and our horror goes up. That sucks. Removing a 0-cost card from the game. These 2 I've never had before in play, so of course on stream I'm gonna get them. I don't know if they're worse or better, but and then what's this one? I've had this one before. Yeah, save 3 or more victims at the same time. Let's hope that works out. I mean, I don't know if these are tough or yeah, and I don't know. Let's throw that up there. So we need more. We'll draw them from there. Freaking gross. So, like, what? Okay, I see maybe here. So, the card I decided... the card I decided to put in from the skill cards, like the special, whatever called signature cards, like I have a whole bunch. I just like look through them and I try a different one every time I play. I've not played with this one yet in this scenario. So I figured I'd try this one since there's horror raising, health loss. But since we have meditate, maybe like the short rest can be the toss. But just the fact we don't get a free card back that we can throw away, that is going to make the game so much harder. But I could wait on this till near the end of the game and like, but I don't know, man. That's a rough one. That is a rough one. Like, do I just do that right away? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's find out what we're going to get for our dark power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 2. And let's see what we get for a finale. 4. Okay. Oh yeah, his action here is just target me or victim, whoever's closer, move, and then attack. So yeah, that's his little ability. Okay. Here, these tokens. Okay. I'm gonna just grab them here. And then if you guys, the first 2 different people who can type in a number from 1 through 9, like we did last time. So we'll do the killer first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just slam a number in the chat. Whoever's the first 2 numbers that are different. The first one I'll take for the killer. The second one I will take for our final girl, just to randomize it, whatever. I appreciate it. And then for the final girls, we can play either Christy, which I think I'm going to play. I tried both of them. Christy only has to save 4 victims, but look at this double reduction here. There's like less move. But her ability on the back is arguably not as good with this. Like saving another victim, you just get to move a space. On a board that keeps switching and might be blocking movement paths, moving 1 space isn't always the greatest, but it can be okay. But during the killer phase, I get to draw 2 tarot cards instead of 1, and I choose which one we resolve and shuffle the other back. So I wish you could like discard the other and like replace it or something, because it'll still come and get you later. But at least this maybe helps us hold off and have a better turn. So this is what we're gonna do. I like this ability, but sometimes this happens too late where you're only doing it on the last like 3 cards of the game, and yeah, it's a little rough. The other one is Kenzie, which I mean, saving 5 is fine. It's just I feel on this board it's like harder to save victims depending on the randomness. She only was horror once, but trying to get her flipped is harder, which obviously is balanced. She has this amazing ability, if you save an additional victim, lower the horror. But once during each planning phase, you may take all copies of a single named action card from the tableau for the price of 1. Of course, all the best cards are only 1 copies of each, but you could take like 2 guards at once, or 2 sprints, or it just gets you an extra piece of paper in your hand too to just throw away if you need to get a success. I love this ability, this backside of this card, way better than this one. But this is like a little win more happening. I'm gonna go for the hopefully we can get her flipped. Especially, oh, we didn't get that one here, but if that one shows up, like there's a chance we get a 4th or 5th affliction, or we get locked out of one, we have to replace it. So I have to keep in mind all those afflictions we just saw, that one of them could show up near the end of the game and could be the difference between us winning or losing if we get locked out. Because remember, unless all 3 of these are completed and no afflictions exist, we can't remove the final token. Oh yeah, number 9 for the killer. Thank you guys. And Daniel says number 7. That's this one for me. And stay tuned to the end. We'll flip them both and see what's up. I don't want to bump any of those, so we're going to get them out of here. So I'm going to play with Christie just for that reason. Yeah, I'm not going to get confident enough to flip this card anyway and save extra victims and stuff. So yeah, but both are cool. Both are cool. Okay, anything else we need to talk about for setup purposes? I guess we can draw our first event. Do a little shuffle on it. Yeah, the Dice Tower is, I think it was from a Too Many Bones campaign from Chip Theory Games. But there's other Dice Towers like this. They're like, you know, made in China. You can find them on, you know, different sites that sell, you know, Chinese custom, or not custom. It's like, you can just put your brand on them kind of idea. I've seen different places you can buy these kind of Dice Towers. But they might not be as good a quality, maybe. I don't know. But definitely I've seen these before. But this one I got from that campaign. But yeah, they have one for like Hoplomachus too. It's like a white one with like brown felt in it. But it's cool that it can lie flat, like pretty much. You can fold it and stuff. Okay, here we go. First event is not the one I would reset. When the horror level increases or decreases beyond the limit, do not increase bloodlust. Oh, so it hurts and helps you. Like, so we won't be increasing bloodlust if the horror level goes too high, but we hopefully don't let that happen. But it kind of hurts us more because if we do save victims or drop the horror level super low, which I still don't see happening very often, we wouldn't be able to increase time. So hopefully remember that's there. So it's not the worst one. Definitely not the worst one. But yeah, that's what we get. Okay. Time is on 6. Anything else? Am I missing anything on setup? Just winging it over here. I think we're good, right? So, round 1. Fights. I gotta remember these here. The save 3 victims, the hardest one. You'll have to plan well for that. I feel like as long as we do it at the end of a turn, this purge effect doesn't really hurt us. It's this one. I don't know when to do this one. I wish I had this come up in a previous game before streaming. Because, like, how painful is it if I lose it right now? Or do I wait till he's close to flipping his dark power and then do it then? But then again, on that same round, I might be wanting to remove another one, and I can only remove 1 per turn. So it's like, do I just get it out of the way now? But then I feel like that hurts me every round. Like, having 1 less free card. That's gross. Is there like a free signature card I could throw in instead? Nope. Just pretend that's the one we got. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. This one I think is going to be tough. Another thing, as you saw, when this guy hits the top of his bar here, he heals and he discards the next terror card. So like really fast, we're going to be near the end game. And if you're wasting like an attack that's not hitting him, that is rough. So we have to like, it's basically like he has, you know, 12 health, but then he also heals. So this boss is really like a 15 health boss, basically. With this card out is how I'm looking at it. So yeah, we're not going to damage him to like the end. Like, it's a waste. He just heals. It's so annoying. And then this also is kind of like a heal. Like, he's preventing damage, basically. So if he gets near us, maybe we just try to hit him and get that out of the way. Okay. So what are we doing here? We have an exit space up here. We got an exit space down here. And we have the exit space in the middle. We can leave the tiles and go over this way. I need to get a weapon. What's this control node do? Two-handed. Immediately place yourself and up to 1 victim in your space on any exit space. Hey, that could be a way to play with the other. I didn't see this when I played with the other Final Girl, but that could definitely help get your card flipped really nicely. Huh. Huh. Okay, and that is actually located down here. I don't know, that's not the worst card either. Losing a health to like... But if I throw away my short rest and I get rid of that card from my deck, that kind of effect becomes really bad. Yeah, these whips are like not what I want. Like, or maybe I just throw away a walk. Maybe I just throw away a walk. We only have one walk. And then we take something like that and we use it with short rest. I don't know. I just need a real weapon and a throwaway item. Oh, there is an item that might be in the game, or it's in our not in the game pile. There is an item, might be my favorite item I've ever seen, and it came up right at the end of a game. I don't know how I didn't win still. It can drop, you discard it once, it can drop your horror all the way down to 0, no matter how high it was. And I was on 6, and I just got this item, I saw it, got it, and dropped it down. Or you can use it to fully recover your health, one or the other. It was quite awesome. But if I see that, we're grabbing that for sure. Because that can save our butt in the end too. Like some magic elixir or something. Okay. See, this is the problem. I always just like starting with the focuses to drop the horror, and you think like, oh man, it's too far away, who cares? But like, he's going to get us up in here really fast, so we just got to do it anyway. So I think we just focus and then try to buy sprints and to save a few victims and call it a day. We're not really near the searching places. And you could just search in the middle where I can save victims too. So maybe I can do a move next turn of like 1, 2. I mean, I could do that with the 2 walks. 1, 2, and then I can save 1, 2 victims. Drop horror down. Oh man, that's actually pretty good. Okay, maybe we'll do a couple focuses and a walk and just see what happens. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I feel like this one, there's some scenarios where like items you can kind of ignore and they're not as important. I feel like this one is definitely leaning into the items are a necessity. Because there is, so I'm complaining about how the horror gets raised and it starts too high, but there are a bunch of items we don't see right now that actually lower the horror. So I feel like they put them in there. And yeah, so we're just supposed to like, focus on those aspects. So if we can find one of those too, that'd be very helpful. And obviously they put the Final Girls, obviously have that effect too. But yeah. Okay, 2 and a 4. Well, yeah, let's just weak attack, short rest, the usual. Lose a time, and we're going to drop a hoorah. Okay, now here's the awkward part. Let's yeah, let's just do a focus and we'll probably stop there. No walks. Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, crappy rolls. Okay. We'll just toss the walks, lose the time, drop the horror. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. So we got 4 to spend. Probably shouldn't have blown my whole hand there, but we're gonna take a sprint and 2 close calls. And we hope the problem is this is gonna now switch and shift and like, yeah, we might have should have just taken the walks, but we did what we did. We did what we did. Okay. Return to 6. Killer is going to, I think yeah, he can't go this way, it's blocked off. Right. Yeah, he can't go this way because there's like that. This is what happens on these tiles, it like blocks it off. So he can go here though, so it's like really easy to decide who he's gonna kill. And Bloodlust, he's a 1 and 1. Already, like we're gonna raise the horror next. Okay, terror card. Ecstatic Torture. Oh, come on, man. Look at this guy. So he'll just move to the next space. Kill. Like, look at this. This goes up. This goes up. And then we lose 2 time. Is it too late to reset up the game and start again? This is awkward. Okay, then we go to our upkeep phase. We're gonna roll these 2 d8s. And we got double stars. So when it's the same symbol, we just flip the tile. Oh yeah, can't flip that way. So now I'm locked off. So that plan, and you basically just have to put the meeples back in the same color spaces. So like blue and red might have switched, but it was still only 1 and 1. So if it's a different symbol, we would just swap the 2 tiles. That's how that works. So now our plans are messed up. There's no just run down here, grab a guy, go to the middle anymore. That is blocked off. So this is where you might want this L shift card to help kind of undo the broken board. Or we just go with the flow and we just go this way. But yeah, we are locked off from getting to the center because this is like the only way we can go right now. And there's no, I'd have to grab these guys and come back to here to rescue anybody. So maybe I just go to the House of Mutilation to search is where we go. I don't know. Kind of wish I took advantage of that first turn to do those walks, but I don't know we would have even got there with the walks kind of sucky, and we would have lost a lot of cards. And we'd probably be up here. No, we'd be 1 up. Yeah. Okay, so sprinting, like maybe I just won't even do it. Maybe I won't even do it and just hold. Yeah. Maybe we just hold. Should have took distraction. Should have took a distraction. That's what we should have done. Yeah, we only have 4. Oh yeah, these should all be here. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna toss a close call to raise. Or not. Maybe I'll leave it at 4. No, I'll go to 5. Go to 5. And I'm just not doing anything. Okay, purchasing for 5. We get all our free 99 cards back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna take a distraction. And let's take, I think we grab a search, or we just do the shift. Take the shift maybe, just in case. I do want to search, but I don't know if we'll get close enough yet. Yeah, maybe take a hell shift. Or we take another sprint, actually. We just bet on that it's going to help us. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. Turn to 6. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're good. Okay, so killer is going to just go here. Actually, there's a tie. Let's just go odds or evens. Odds. So he's in the Nexus. Kills here. This goes up. Fantastic. Okay, pair a card. Oh, are you serious? I gotta draw a new affliction. Like, I have to. I'm not raising my horror 3. That's like against my vocabulary. That doesn't, it's not a thing. Deal at least 3 damage to Razorface in 1 action phase. Okay, hopefully that's achievable if we can find a weapon. That's like an easy thing, right? We lose a health, which when you're fighting him near the end, that might be rough, right? And again, only 1 of these per turn can go away. Yeah, what the hell is that card? Testing my patience here. Testing my patience. Okay. Let's roll our dices. So we are going to swap 2 of them, which is these 2. Okay. Didn't really do great, but what we got. Okay, let's play our turn. You know what? I think we're gonna toss a card right now. What should it be? I think it's walk. Yeah, I'm tossing a walk from the game. Gone. Gone. Walk's gone. So this is not in the game, and the dark power has not been revealed, so we don't have to remove another one. And I'm doing that because like the next one he kills, we're going to the dark power. So that one's done. Okay. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay. So let's try a distraction. Come on, please. Double ones. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, we're gonna do a close call. Lose 2 time. This is rough. Oh, so rough. Oh my. Short rest, weak attack. You know the classic. We get 1 success. Time goes up or goes down. Like, what am I doing? Am I just sitting here, just gonna be playing these cards over and over again? This is not good. Yeah, I wish I shifted, but I mean, maybe we just sprint. We can save 1. Yeah, let's try a sprint. And then maybe we can get down to rolling 3 dice. Oh, okay. We got 1 success. Holy. Yeah. We got 2, though. Yeah, I'm going to toss a walk and a focus to get double successes. So we lose 1 time. And it's going to allow me to move 1, 2, 3 spaces, and we can save 1. And I'm going to use that 1 to drop our horror twice, which I'm sure is going to go up before I play another card anyway. I don't really want to play another card right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like to get somewhere to get items. I really just want to go to the middle, but now he's there, so I don't know. And I can't really get there right now, so all a dead end. Yeah, I think I just stop there. Stop there. I got 4 to spend. Okay. I think we... like... I mean, I have a sprint. Like, do I just take another distraction and a close call? Like, that's lame, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, kind of messing up here. Okay. He's gonna kill someone. He can only go this way. Kill. Goes up. Dark power. Life drain. After you purge an affliction, you lose a health, and this jerkface gets a health. Well, if he's damaged, he recovers a health, I should say. Yeah, that's great. Oh my god. All right. Anyways, devoid of life. If there are no victims in your space, discard and draw the next terror card. What is your pleasure? Roll a die. Why not? Why not? On a 2, he's going to try to move and kill. Move and kill. Bloodlust up. Look at this already. Great. Like we're halfway through the deck already. This is what is happening. What is happening? What is going on here? All right, let's roll. We're going to switch these 2 so the killer gets closer to us. Oh, no, he doesn't actually because it's blocked off. Okay, this is... yeah, we just need to go get some items. Like, that's really all we need to do. Get rid of these. I need to save 3 victims. I don't know how that's happening. Okay. I mean, I guess this didn't raise. Let's do it. 2 successes. Look at that. So this goes down, but we don't get the bonus because of this event, but we do get 2 time. Oh yeah, I didn't reset it, right? 2 time. Yeah, because that 4 was from before when you lost. Okay. Then we are going to sprint. I'll reroll one of them. Nope. Okay. Let's just go 1, 2. Lose the time. And I'll just stop. I mean, we can go to 8. Yeah, let's toss this for another time. Okay. Yeah, we need to save some victims, man. Okay, so we have 8 to spend. We're definitely going Hell Shift. Sprint. That's 4. Search. 6. Yeah, I feel like in this scenario, improvise and planning are probably pretty juiced. Anyone where the horror is like has trouble to stay low, these cards stock go up, but they're just so expensive. Yeah, I'm buying only cheap cards. Yeah, I could grab a Retaliate now just to hold, but I think that's silly. Yeah, let's just get another search. Hopefully we can get to a search space and just go to town. No, we probably can't get to a search space unless we got to walk in here. Yeah, we do. Okay, maybe we can, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I guess we'd have it for the next turn, so I mean, that's not the worst. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Wait, I pick up all the cards? I didn't pick up all the cards. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay. Yeah, I think not having this other walk is like going to cause us to just keep buying cheap cards more often. We'll see, we'll see. That's quite the effect. Yeah, the dice are not on our side. I know, but this happens, right? Hopefully they become on our side near the end of the game when it really matters. Or like when we're searching the item deck, I would appreciate that a little bit. I really would. 6. Okay, he's gonna kill. He can move for 2 now. And he can 1, 2, kill again. Boom, horror goes up. He's now moves for 3 and attacks for 2 damage. Pain and pleasure, indivisible. Okay, so yeah, like look at how fast he kills everybody, man. Okay, we're gonna draw an event. Our horror goes up. We're not rolling through dice anymore. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for the 2 time. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at that. A little bit of pleasure. Okay, and we need to draw an event. Yeah, this is the horrible card. This is the one that if we saw in setup, I would totally start over. Just draw a new card. This is disgusting. Whenever you move on a help escape tile, just lose a time. Stare into the abyss. Like, that is oppressive, but I don't know. So we got rid of a cheap card, and now basically everything's more expensive. Yeah. There's a lot of pain in this one. I'm feeling a little more pain side versus the pleasure side. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, yeah, roll the dices. Square and time. So, oh, look at us. We got on a health tile, so we get to move. Does that help us? Well, that helps us get here. Doesn't help us with saving victims, though. Kind of. I mean, we could get back to the center now. There's a path. The killer can get to us, but he can't get to these guys, so like we're the only path to the killer now, which kind of sucks. So hopefully he doesn't get a double move. Okay, so our searches are going to pay off here, hopefully. Okay, what are we doing? The usual. Start with a focus. Come on, man. Just 1 star. I want 1 star. Short rest, weak attack. Lose a time. Down in the green. Okay. Sprints. One success. Okay, we can move 1. I mean, do I want him in my space? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Sometimes you want them in your space, sometimes you don't. I don't know what this game's gonna do to me. Then we lose a time. Search. Come on. Give me 2 successes, please. Okay, give me 0. Why not? Yep, let's toss 2 cards. We'll take the top item, unfortunately. I mean, I wish this... Oh, actually. Could be what we need right now. Get to just teleport twice if we want. Get to an exit space. But I think we're still going to search before, if we want to do that now, we're going to search first while we're here. Like, maybe we get a weapon. I don't know. I have no cards in hand, so this could be really stupid to do this right now. It probably is really stupid to do this right now. But what I'm thinking, I could use the teleporting to get somewhere he can't get us. And then he won't be able to kill anybody. So I could just do that anyway. But then I won't be on a search space, I'll be on an exit space. I could go to this one, but then I'm super close to the killer, and that's not what I want. Yeah, on a search. Okay, 1 success. Oh, okay, sure. Sure, man. Oh, we got the ancient sword. Something. We got something. Oh, look at that ability. Whenever you damage the killer, I don't know when we'll be damaging because we have to like kill a victim first, but we'll see. Frig. Okay, let's just put it in our backpack for now or whatever. Okay, that worked out a little bit. It was very expensive to get that sword, but it only does +1 damage. Not the greatest, but it's something. All right, so we're gonna spend 1 of these, and we're gonna move ourselves and a victim. This exit space is too close to him, and he can get us. So it has to be this one. We're back to our starting tile, and then we're going to. Do I just leave the victim? Because I need to save 3 or more at the same time. I feel like he'll kill enough that this is not possible, and we'll have to get rid of this anyway. He can't get us right now unless this card teleports him, which is possible. I think that's a thing that can happen. I know he had 1 power that let him jump around the board, which was annoying. Do I save? I can get 2 time out of it right now if I do. How many cards are left in the deck? Yeah, we won't run out. I don't think so, right? The only problem is, if I'm not able to save 3 or more victim at the same time, I won't be able to complete the card in there that says flip to your ultimate ability. That will also get discarded. So like we could easily rip through like 2 or 3 of these cards that we can't even do anymore and lose on that, and that would suck. And if all the victims are gone, this one is gone, this one is gone. So we lose 2 here, 1 or 2 might get discarded out of there. I think I save that victim there. I just leave the victim there. 1, 2. I need like 6 movement to like save there. Or I hope that the tiles switch or something. Like, I don't know. Gamble? Gamble and what? Save the victim now and just maybe get rid of some of these cards? I mean, there is a chance the victims get added back to the board. I've seen that from here and I've seen that from here, but that might not happen in the game, right? Can't bet on stuff like that. I think I leave the victim. I think with this ability, there's a chance that somehow I can do some like movement and teleporting, and maybe we can save 3 at once. But I bet the tiles will switch, and then he'll be close and kill the victim anyway. And I don't really care about her ability on the other side. Yeah, this is like the moment where it could like lose me the game just by like ripping through these cards too fast. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble. Let's do it. I'm gonna gamble. Don't save him and work on moving the others to save 3 at once. Okay, I'm gonna do it then. Yeah, I'm not teleporting now. Oh, you're saying don't teleport at all and just stay down here? The only problem is the teleporting can only take 1 victim, right? And here's my reasoning for doing it now. There is no clear path for him to get me or any of these victims up here. We're all blocked off. By the way the tile's laid, if I stay down here, he has a path to me, and he moves right now for 3 and could easily move twice. It can happen. So he could reach us down here or get close to even on our tile, and then then it becomes a problem where I get trapped in a corner and my victims won't follow me through him. I could then teleport then and get out of harm's way. But I'd rather make it so he doesn't move at all. Because if he has no clear path, he just won't move at all. I'd rather just be in that situation. So that's why I'm doing it. And it's always nice to just leave a victim on an exit space, go get others and bring them back since only 2 can follow me. Yeah, it's just the problem is I've now locked myself to this exit space, which is kind of crappy. Jose, I don't have those ultimate dice out right now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those ones from like Series 2, right? Yeah, those would have been a better play. I probably should have looked into using those since I'm not really a fan of this ability on the back of this one. But I don't have them nearby. They're like upstairs, put away. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to save the victim now. Oh, or not. I don't know. No, I'll leave it. Oh my, sorry this is taking so long. I'm like analysis paralysis here. There's this is like a cascading domino effect of a decision that I'll be bitching about later for sure. Okay. We're done. He's gonna not move because he has no line to anybody. So this just whiffs basically. Hunger for suffering. Oh yeah, sorry. I did not purchase cards. That is a thing in the game. I have 6 to purchase. What are we doing? Sprinting. If we're gonna try to save victims, we need to sprint. There could be a distraction play just to keep our... Like we get this one for sure. What do we need to do? Save victims. Attack him. I think I just take meditate and close call. I should probably take a guard though. But yeah, let's just take these. I don't know. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Okay. Search, walk, L shift, somewhere here. I don't know. Sprint. I don't know where I'm putting all these cards. These are all free. Yeah. It is fun kind of being tortured in a scenario about like torture. Like I feel like I'm being tortured right now. This is how I feel when I play Arkham Horror LCG. It's like torturous. Like the game is just punishing me, like, and I just get annoyed. But it's like it fits the theme. I shouldn't be having a great time in the hellscape. Definitely not. Okay, so he killed. We talked about that. We flip a card. We're reset to 6. Yeah. Hunger for suffering. Roll the hellscape dice. Okay. Okay, what does it say? For each die, place a victim on the hellscape tile in a space of my choice. So we can put one on the square looking one. It only has one space. Okay. Okay, that's victims that are closer. And then hopefully it doesn't shift on me though. We'll see. And then we're putting one on this one. You know what? I'm going to peek on the other side. In case this one flips, I want them in the red. Like cheating a little bit, maybe. Oh, but he can move and kill, right? What's his move right now? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to put it in the blue or else it dies. And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Can't reach. Okay. And now we roll for tile swappage. Oh, it does flip this one. Oh, that means the killer's like right beside us. Okay, so the meeple. Oh, this way. The meeple's in the blue, or not the meeple, the victim, and the killer's in the red. Yeah, so he's now like 1, 2 away from us. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Ready now. Oh, did I remember to drop time? Did I step on a tile yet? No, I teleported, right? Yeah, I teleported. Yeah, we gotta remember this ability. I will forget it, so just catch me on it. I wanna remember this one. I don't think I've entered one. I've only left a tile. Then we teleported. Okay. Daniel, I don't know. I think one of the movies probably does, but definitely the first movie did not have this rotating thing. I don't know. I watched it last night, and I didn't have it in it. But again, there's like 5 movies or something in the series, so I think this game kind of pulls from all of them. But yeah. Go sprint. I think we're sprinting, right? We're sprinting. Okay, in the sprint, we're gonna roll 3 dice. Just thinking, sprinting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't have a walk, right? So probably should have took. Oh, the hell shift I don't think wasn't there, right? Yeah, I wish I had the hell shift card. That'd be sweet to swap, like to get him out of there. Yeah, he's gonna kill that victim. He'll kill this one first, though. Yeah, I think we just over 2 turns try to sprint and save. All we can do. And hope he doesn't get a card that targets us directly. Yeah, we're sprinting. 2 stars, finally. Okay, so we lose a time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, but now we have more victims in the space. He's gonna come our space. Ah, we can use the teleport actually. We can use the teleport, which will leave one victim, and we just teleport to here. That way, he'll only go here or here. And we can randomize it, but if it hits this one, then it's like, I don't know what we do. That's like GG. Yeah. You clever man. Yeah. I was like, there's got to be a way out of this puzzle. Yeah, there's always a way. It's always, oh yeah. This, I don't think we can switch only when we gain a weapon. I just have to remember in the in the cleanup phase. I'm just gonna do it now so I don't forget, but it's not there right now. Okay, just so we're clear. But it is there next round. But I don't want to forget. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just do it like that. Okay. Do I just focus here? Yeah. Or just save. I have a bunch of cards coming. Or do I toss? We have 6. All I need is like a walk to work. I maybe don't need to buy sprint, but then the walk that's like the best walk. We have to buy sprint. That's 2 costs. And I think we need to start looking at guards or retaliates too. Yeah, let's just focus. 3 dice. Double stars. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. It's turning around, guys. Turning around. Okay. Okay, so I think we stop there. That's 7 monies. We get 4 free cards back. We're already holding 3. That's 7. Yeah, we got enough. We can buy. And I think we look at buying something to attack with, right? Like we just need weak attack back, and then we can use that to just kind of like maybe hit Razorface to kill another victim. That will raise horror. Like we need to do one of these next round. Like we're running out of time here for sure. But if he kills, yeah, we'll see. Okay. Do I toss for money? 8? Yeah, let's toss meditate. Go to 8. Okay, shopping time. We definitely want sprint. That's 2. I mean, do we grab critical blow like right now? And just do that. Technically, we can use retaliate to do the 3 damage. Because this is, oh no, this is the action phase. Action phase, and this is attack. So I can't do these with a retaliate. Never mind. Oh, okay. Oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, I moved on here, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I only have 5. Only have 5 left, right? Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I stared into the abyss and got lost. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so that takes off critical blow off the table. So maybe I shouldn't have thrown away meditate if it would only. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have thrown away meditate. Because it's like didn't push me to the threshold I needed. So with 4 remaining, we have 8 cards. 4 remaining. I need to like attack him. But I don't want to do this one after this one. So this one I can do with weak attack. But right now we're just trying to save victims. Maybe we buy. Problem is he's gonna start healing soon. So like retaliate right now is kind of sucky. But I think we take it. Or we hell shift. Hell shift would be pretty nuts. Hell shift and a guard maybe. Yeah. Hell shift and a guard. Let's go that way. So that can help us maybe shift him somewhere else, buy us more time. It could shift us closer to like another search space. Yeah, Hell Shift I think is the play. If we can rescue these three, that it all comes down to that. Like, yeah. Okay, this is getting tough. Okay, so we reset the time. He's gonna kill. This is where we do odds or evens. Okay, odds or evens. Evens. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, dice gods. Thank you. Thank you. Kill. Raise. Score goes up 1. Oops. Score goes up 1. And then tarot card, please. Tarot card, please. Please, tarot card, please. Oh my god, no. No. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. So he's just going to move to this one and kill it 3 times. And then he heals 1 and we discard the next tarot card. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, why couldn't it have been this card? Place Razorface with the furthest victim. That would have been better. Not the victim I'm trying to save. Yeah, I don't have enough movement, I don't think. A sprint and a walk. And then he's blocking the space, so like I can't even pass through because he's standing here. And these tiles won't help us, I don't think, because it's not going to move us, the killer, or any victims. Oh my god, yeah, that was a bad gamble. So this and this are shift. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to save 2 victims right now, I guess. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do then, let's do it this way. Let's just save both these victims. One will give me 2 time. I like that. One will allow me to move a space. Let's move here. Okay. Actually, I can save 1 victim at a time. Hold on. Let's do it this way. No, that doesn't work. I need to save both so I can get rid of this card. Yeah. I'll move 1 space. Okay. Now this card cannot be achieved. It is impossible. It's not totally impossible. Like victims could be added, but at the time the game board it's not in a state it can happen. So we have to get rid of it. Okay. These other 2 still can happen because there's still a victim on the board to be damaged. But that gives us a new one. Discard a random item card. Yeah, so now we got to go search. Because I'm not discarding the sword. Not discarding the sword. Yep. But it's random too. So it might just get the sword. Oh, man. Frig. Yeah, what a pickle, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 cards. Okay. We shifted. We rescued. Haven't even flipped. Okay. I'm trapped here, so we got to do the hell shift. We have to hell shift because I'm trapped. Of course, we didn't get a single star. I mean, do I just attack him? Oh yeah, I didn't put the cards back. Didn't put the cards back. So focus. So we'll focus, throw away, and I'm gonna throw away meditate, I think. So we can swap any two hellscape tiles of our choice. We lose a time for that. Probably put this here so I can get to the search space. But is there any way I can get them rescued? Don't see that happening right now. Down there. Or I go back to this search space. If I put this one here, but that's 2 spaces through. I kind of want this one beside me because it's less movement, but I could also just, if I put this one here, he'll be able to get me here, but not the victims. I kind of want him to go kill victims, kind of, but not really. Maybe we just do some retaliate stuff right now. I still have to get rid of 3 of these cards too. Oh my God. I'm going to try to get rid of 1 right now. Yeah, let's just do these 2. Yeah, the shifting tiles, like, they can make or break your playthrough so bad. But, like, you can control them somewhat. So it's like, but again, if they're not flipped on the right sides, like, it could be messy. Okay, let's just attack him. I guess. No, I can't even hit him for 2 right now. Or 3. Oh, I didn't take Furious Strike. Whoops. Yeah, I thought we could attack him right now for 3, but we only have +1. Oh, I think we just have to go. We just gotta go. Sprint. See ya. 1 star. 1, 2. Lose the time. Oh, I stepped on a tile. Lose another time, right? He can move for 4. 1, 2, yeah, he can get us wherever we are. It doesn't even matter. I wish there was 2 of those shift tiles so I could like move and then shift them after. But our cards, I know why they don't have 2 of those cards in the game. Because you could really mess with the boss. Yeah, let's just walk. No, I need weak attack. We'll get rid of a close call and a short rest. Just so we can move 1 space and lose a time. Awesome turn. That was so great. Okay, he's going to go, moves to us, kills. He heals. We discard the next terror card. Okay. Terror card draw. Final one. Spiral of Horrors. Yeah, I can't win this game. Shift each hellscape tile 1 space clockwise. Okay. Place 1 new victim on this tile in a space of my choice, and this tile in a space of my choice. Here, I guess. I don't know. I mean, technically it's still possible. I can save 3 victims, but that card's gone. And then we draw an event. Torture Chambers, why not? Why not? Okay, so we're gonna roll the Hellscape die. Dices. For each result. So we got this result here. We can place a torture chamber token on the hellscape tile in a space of your choice. When a victim dies in either of those spaces, raise the horror. So we'll put one here. And the other symbol is the star. I'll put one here. Those are nice new torture chambers. Why not? Why not? Okay. And then upkeep phase, is that where we get the new? Oh, panic has to happen, right? Panic. Draw a tarot card. Panic. 4. Nope. Yeah, 2 to 6, it runs out of the room. And then upkeep phase. Reveal finale if no tarot cards are left. When revealed, if you still have any affliction, raise the bloodlust to maximum. Well, I showed you, game. I already got it to maximum. No problem. But he'll attack twice. Like, we're so dead. We're so dead. I still have 3 afflictions. I've never seen it this bad before. Every time I play this game, I've been able to get rid of all of them. Every time. Except for the one I play on stream. Of course. Ugh. Okay. That's fine, though. Fine. I suck. It's all good. Okay. I forgot to buy, didn't I? I forgot to buy. I forgot to buy. Right? I did. Spending 4. I forgot to purchase. Yep, we just went through all that and I didn't purchase. Oh yeah, and I gotta roll the dice still too. Yeah. What can we do? I need to just buy Furious Strike, I think. But I need a search also. I need like a random. I guess I have to get rid of my weapon. So ridiculous. All right, let's just buy Furious Strike for now and see what happens. No, I need to weak it. Yeah, I need to weak attack him first, which this guy will take the punishment, and that gets rid of 1. And then I can't attack him the next turn, the same turn, because I won't be able to get rid of this. I think I need to search instead. Super weird, but... And then sprint. I think search and sprint instead. Weird. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how... I don't even have a defensive card, actually. I can't save the victims. I have to use them as meat shields. Yeah, I have to. I might even get stuck here with this guy. Please don't get me stuck here with him. Okay, so, oh no, this tile's gonna flip. So gray is the torture chamber, blue is the meeple. Gray is the torture chamber, blue is the meeple. So now my path to the middle, I'm now blocked in here, guys. It just blocked me in. And I couldn't even take a Hellshift card, I already played it. Yeah, it's over. I'm stuck in this guy's maze and I'm dead. All right, let's see. Yeah, this would have reset back to 6. I'm like so flustered. I'm flustered. Okay. Well. Again, this game's completely random, right? So don't judge this box based on how my playthrough today is going. It definitely was, the other 2 times I played the game, it was super close. Like, I lost. One was my rules mistake, I think, because it was my first time playing it, which I misunderstood something. And then the second time was so close, like so close. Like, it literally came down to us, like, basically both were on the turn of flipping our tokens. And I was rolling like 5 dice, and I still couldn't do it. But this one is a very bad showcase. Very bad showcase. But if you like more randomness in the scenario, that's what this adds, is like more randomness to mess with you. If you don't like randomness in your games, you probably shouldn't even be playing Final Girl, to be honest. Okay. Let's weak attack. 2 successes now? That's when you want to give me 2 successes on a weak attack? Really? Really? Okay, so with this, we're actually going to attack. We're trying to do this. When you attack Razorface, choose a victim in your space or an adjacent space to take the damage instead. So I don't even get the benefit of damaging the killer. So this guy dies. Heals, discard tarot card. He's full health, doesn't matter. I actually go up 1 threat, which sucks. He actually will take a health from me and recover 1 from his life drain. Yeah, we're just rocking this here, guys. Rocking it. Okay. Oh yeah, we have a guard, but he attacks twice. So we definitely need to buy, like, retaliate. Ugh. Let's go focus. 2 stars, nice. Okay, okay. Focus, sweet. Okay. And now we search. One star, okay. Okay, 1 star. I just need another item. I wish it was another weapon. I could toss 2 cards and we get to look at 2. Could it be something that saves our ass? I don't know. But I'm tossing a sprint to do it? Is that, or I could re-roll. No, I don't want to get rid of cards like that. I need them for, like, my retaliates. Like, do I just take this card or do I toss 2 cards to maybe find something better? Oh, man. I have to keep the guard. I could re-roll, but if it misses, I'm not tossing. Or I just toss 2 cards. If I toss 2 cards, what do I get back? Not a lot. But we are at 8 monies. Yep. We're going to do it. Wait, where's my walk? Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it. I'm actually going to toss these 2. Top 2 item cards. Lose a time. Go to 7. Choose 1, place the other one on the top or underneath face down. No, I don't think it's what we're looking for. What, pins of pain and pleasure. Wish I had a thimble. Once per action phase when you're in the killer space, the killer recovers a health and then I get 3 time. I guess if he's full health, you can probably still do that, right? Can you do that in this game where you just, like, resolve as much as you can? Or if I don't, like, if he doesn't recover, do I get to get the 3 times still? I mean, I'm hoping whichever one I take here, it gets discarded anyway. Yeah. I guess I'll just take the whip. Oh, it doesn't even have to go in your hands. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm put this one on the bottom. And that's it. Or actually, I can do this discard a random right now. I don't want to lose this right now. But then, like, we're running out of time. I'm not gonna be able to defend myself for like 2 attacks, I don't think. There's only 3 cards that block damage. I can heal, I guess. Yeah. Don't know if it's possible, guys. Just threw away my sprint too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna discard a random item card. I think I have to do stupid gamble plays like this because he's gonna kill us anyway. So like I just have to do this. Yeah. Random item card. I don't think I can live by the dice's edge. I don't trust my rolls today that any of these blue cards are gonna block all the hit. It's not gonna happen. And I might not have enough cards because I have 1 less free card, so I can't toss away for successes as easily. So I've kind of been like neutered from the beginning. Okay. Odds, evens. Odds, discarded. The sword. Yep, GG's. Yep, and then I put him in my space. He also steals a health from me. Okay, whatever. Down to 3. Great. 7 monies to spend. Oh, we get all these ones back. Retaliate. Oh, where's my guard? Did I throw the guard away? No, I threw the wrong one away. It should have been close call. I should have guard in my hand. Derp. Okay, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Guard, retaliate to help me survive this turn. So that's 4. Down to 3 left. And then I have to like get away from him. I don't think I can though. I like have to get lucky at shifts, but I can't afford hell shift and a sprint, so I think we're just stuck with this guy. Unless I don't take retaliate. I take a guard, try to survive his attacks, but then I have no way of getting rid of this yet until I can hit him for at least 3. I lost my weapon, so I literally can only do that with a critical blow, which costs 6, and that's not happening. Yeah, I got screwed by that item going, but whatever. Maybe I dig for an item? Why do I have a search in hand still? What's happening? Search I played. Yeah, what am I doing? I should have a guard in hand. These are my free cards. Hmm. We could have whipped for 2. You think we should have done this? I can do it. Oh, it's only once per action phase. Once per action phase. So we're actually would be at 9, right? 9. Yeah, once per action phase. Yeah. Okay, I mean we can try it like YOLO, right? So we have 9 to spend. So we have to survive his 2 attacks. The only way that we do that is get super lucky on guard / retaliates. And then we need to like attack him next round is my hope, but then we lose a health, we die. So like unless he didn't hit us at all, but he has to not hit us at all. So critical blow, guard, close call. I think that's it. Unfortunately, that's all we got. So bad. And there's short rest plays. I don't know. Yeah, losing that walk, I think, really fucked us. Okay. Reset. Okay, so we know he's attacking us twice. So let's just get it over with. Not even a single success. Wow. Yeah, let's just re-roll them all. Oh yeah, I gotta put these cards back. Yeah, let's just re-roll them all for 2 time. Why not? I don't think it matters how many dice I roll, Yogi. I just think today is not my day. Definitely not my day. Like, I've been rolling 3 dice quite often for like the whole game, and it doesn't feel like it normally does when I play Final Girl rolling 3 dice. But yeah, just the double successes have only shown up when like I really didn't need them. Maybe that's part of it. Unfortunately, I'm dead here because that reroll. If I reduce the damage by 2, I still take 2, so there's no point, right? So it just reduces by 1. So I'm getting hit for 3. I'm dead. It's over. Put me out of my misery. Holy crap, that was rough. There you go. That's a playthrough of Final Girl. That's how it just goes sometimes. I probably could have done that better, played better, done a little more moving around of the tiles or something. But I really believe this scenario, like I'll show you some of the items. When I look through the items after, I realize like it can be very swingy. And the events, items, and tiles in this just feel so much more punishing if all 3 are against you. If just 2 are against you, still a thing. But even we didn't get a bad life drain ability. It's not bad, I don't think. But like we could have gained a 5th affliction. Could have been a thing if we were unlucky. Or he could have been literally teleporting around the board killing victims. Just wherever he wants, no matter how the tiles are laid. I had that one happen. I still almost won, but like that is rough. So like I think we did okay on this one flipping, but so like they put stuff into counter things, right? Like they give you bad events and the tiles really wrecking you, but they give you ways if you get like I think this one, like I said, it really is focused on getting items. Like if you're not gathering items, you're gonna lose. There's the Miracle of Death. This is the one that I said for an action phase. Discard it, recover all health, or reduce horror to the minimum. This weapon I played with before is pretty sick. If the target's on a hellscape tile, you do an additional damage. Didn't see that. Rusty Flesh Hook. Okay, would have been nice to have an extra weapon if we saw it. Spiked Whip. If you damage an enemy with the Spiked Whip, you may move them 1 space. Kind of neat. So this killer always moves, so that doesn't really matter. Again, that could have been helpful. This one, 2 range attack, double hit, only twice use though. But that could have been pretty crazy at 2 range away. To help you with movement, there is a bone chariot thing that you can use to move around the board. There's a way to move the tiles as you choose twice. I played with this one before. A little bit of extra health goes a long way with since a lot of the items want to eat your health. Hellish Contract. Spend a time to place a contract token in your space. Whenever the killer enters your space with a contract token, you may lose a health to drop the horror by 3. Gambler's Cube. I'm not really a fan of these rolling ones. It's like, I don't know. You just roll and like maybe it gives you something you need, maybe not, but like it could hurt you. You could lose health and then roll again. So it literally could like just keep hurting you and like you never stop rolling. And you already saw the whips and the pins of pleasure and pain. Yeah. The items in this one are like, oh, that's rough. And then the sword and the thing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We saw the sword, which was great, but we saw, oh yeah, sorry, there's 4 things that need to like, so the events, the tiles, the afflictions. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. It's 4 things kind of counter with this, but like, no, it's items, afflictions, tiles, and events. Those are the 4 things that like, I think like 2 can screw you hard the whole game. If the other 2 are kind of nice, it's fine. But when all 4 are working against you, it's like too much, too much. Yeah. But like I did spend a lot of the starting turn of the game, like the turns of the game, sitting on the same tile, and that's not a good thing. Like I should have just pressed on with rolling 2 dice and just tried to move the tiles with Hell Shift and get out of there. Save some victims, maybe flip over, control the cards a bit. I don't know. Definitely on me, I think too. Like it's not just the game, but I don't know. Definitely the rolls were rough. Anyways, it is hell. Like I mean, it fits the theme. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I'm not mad. I just see this what this scenario is, and it's like okay. It's like yeah, just I'm not a fan of like the rolling minimal dice and like just taking turns trying to stay at 2 dice rolling. Like I tried one time to not go the distraction route of like reducing my horror a bit and just do it like every now and then on focuses and stuff. But you'll be rolling 1 die so fast. Like yeah, I got kind of lucky with the cards not raising my horror that much in the tarot cards, but it can be way worse. He has a lot of those cards that have the freaking multiple freaking horror raising on it. If the final girl and or the killer are on a hellscape tile, raise the horror. This is like just the thing. Like okay, cool. Discard. Oh yeah. I feel like this card was put in the game because of how I play. I feel like one of the designers watched my live stream and put this card in here as a screw you Rob card. Discard all distractions and focuses in your hand and then raise the horror. So if like you're planning on a turn next turn to drop the horror, this is how it gets you to 6, like without you being able to stop it. Like that card right there. This almost made me throw all my Final Girl stuff in the garbage. Almost. Thankfully, it didn't show up on stream. Oh man, but yeah, that's a cool scenario though. It definitely the theme's there, the like pleasure and pain, giving you some nice things, hurting yourself to get benefits. I get what they're going for, but it's like I don't know. It's not what I'm into. In my games, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you guys had fun watching that torture session. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the playthrough. Final Girl summer releases. That's what I'm looking for. But I could just buy those at my local game store, assuming the prices didn't go up too much. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What's the next film? The one that's based on Saw. I'm gonna play that one next. And then that might be it for Final Girl for a while. We'll see. Summer Vacation Edition. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you again, Yogi, for the memberships. You crazy bastard. Thank you so much. Hello, Detective. Oh. I have to look up that other game you were talking about, Daniel. I already forgot the name, but I'll find it. Thunderfolk. Thunderfolk. I gotta look that up. I gotta look up Thunderfolk after the stream. Yeah, that's it. Thunderfolk. I'll look it up, see if anyone cares about it. Because I'd rather be playing tabletop games right now rather than digital, but that's just kind of the mood I'm in. But yeah, I might check it out. We'll see. But I appreciate the recommendation. Yes, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button, of course. And if you didn't, I'm not too mad at you. It's fine. But anyways, if you're looking for more Final Girl, I have plenty of playthroughs down in the video description. There should be a playlist link of all of our other Final Girl playthroughs over the years. And when I schedule the next one, it'll show up in there also. Or you can subscribe, make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss it. Oh, saw a video game. Anyways, thank you all for watching. See you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.